Former Bull Lauri Markkanen on life in Utah, I'm smarter now. The article Former Bull Markkanen on Utah, I'm smarter now first appeared on NBC Sports Chicago. According to Lauri Markkanen, success rarely comes without a battle. So, while his 4 seasons with the Chicago Bulls were filled with highs, they were also filled with lows. And all of those events, both positive and negative, shaped who he is now. I have really fond memories of Chicago, both on and off the court, my children being born there, growing up as a family in Chicago, and playing for one of the most iconic teams. Obviously, there were difficult times, missing the playoffs 4 years in a row, Markkanen said in a phone interview with NBC Sports Chicago that will also be broadcast on the Bulls Talk podcast. But I think now it's just easy to say I needed that kind of experience to fight through that kind of stuff and get here where I am today. Where Markkanen is today is one of the early season candidates for the NBA's Most Improved Player award, with even some talk of his first potential All-Star game experience should his exploits continue for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen will try to showcase those exploits when he faces his former team on Monday night in Salt Lake City. It's always fun to see those guys and be competitive on the floor, Markkanen said. We're all the same way. We can hang around and joke off the court. But when the game starts, we're going to be going at it. Truth is, not many familiar faces remain from Markkanen's 4-season run with the Bulls. There's Zach LaVine, who came with Markkanen to Chicago on the 2017 draft night trade that sent Jimmy Butler to the Minnesota Timberwolves and started the former regime's full rebuild. Obviously, we have a great staff and we have a good system in place and everybody is buying into that system. Everybody is really playing unselfish basketball and I think that's where I can be at my best. I've been getting a ton of open looks with just us moving the ball and creating the extra passes. Not saying that didn't happen in the other places, but I think it's just our personnel fits the system and everything is just clicking. In February 2019 under Jim Boylan, Markkanen averaged 26 points, 12.2 rebounds, and 2.4 assists over 10 games. He also shot 40.2% from three-point range for Donovan in 2020-21. Asked if he feels this is his best professional stretch, Markkanen didn't pause. I think I've had some good stretches. But I feel the best for sure, he said. Getting a couple years under my belt and physically getting there, I'm in the right place at the right time. Being here right now is a good spot for me. Coincidentally, Markkanen almost landed in Utah for college, picking Arizona over the Utes and North Carolina, but liking his official visit enough that he recalled a trip to Park City, Utah, during this conversation. When he arrived for training camp this time, he did so flush off a strong performance for Finland at the Eurobasket tournament. Markkanen is the face of the Finnish national team and always takes that commitment seriously. But his showing at this year's tournament only furthered the confidence he rediscovered after Eurobasket was really competitive this year. A lot of NBA guys went back and a lot of good teams, Markkanen said. Just knowing that you're able to do that stuff against those guys over there, you can translate that confidence. It was really important for me not only to represent the country, but to play at that level. Markkanen has stayed at that level. Though the Jazz have cooled off with a 4-game losing streak entering Monday night, they have been one of the league's early season surprise stories. Markkanen credited his teammates and first-year coach Will Hardy for a big part of his success that could lead to an All-Star berth. I've said it before, even when I was in Chicago, that All-Star has always been my goal. But I know everything comes with winning. That's our main focus right now, Markkanen said. We've been slipping a little bit the last couple games, so we need to pick that back up. If either of those things, All-Star or Most Improved, happen, it's great. But we're going day by day.